So I don't know if all of y'all saw, but this weekend featured some of the best Final Four games in NCAA basketball tournament history, let me tell you. And congratulations to Baylor because they won the national championship for men. And huge congratulations to Stanford because they took it home for the women. First of all, round of applause for those teams. Y'all did that. And last year, as you guys may or may not know, March Madness was actually canceled because of COVID. And even this season, a lot of players decided to sit this tournament out for health and safety reasons, which I think we all can agree obviously makes sense. But I want to commend that the brave players that were like, you know what? Yes, COVID is important, but also I really want to play my sport and I want to show that I have school pride. And they did that and they left it all on the court while also giving us some entertaining ass games. And I want to shout out all my friends on the SoCal teams, UCLA, Cody Riley, Abe Eagle, please for Gonzaga. All y'all, love you.
Okay, I guess you got these high friends in high places.
Yeah, right. Hold on. She said, okay, this person.
Right.
And we're just going to move on. It's fine. We can talk about it later. But I think it would have been dope to see some LA teams win because we had the Dodgers win their championship. We had the Lakers. And hopefully next year we'll have a SoCal champion for the NCAA tournament. Mark my words, I'm a Trojan, fight on, but UCLA did the damn thing and they could have won, but that buzzer beater by Jalen Suggs was insane. Crazy. Did you guys
crazy? Yeah, I watched it, but I watched the women's. I'm going to be honest because I wanted Baylor to go all the way. I wanted Baylor to sit them, but unfortunately, Stanford got us with that one. But I want to know, do you guys think that the players should get some type of compensation for, going out there and entertaining us, kind of putting their health on the sideline?
Absolutely.
Even if it wasn't an issue, players should be getting paid because of the recognitions they bring these schools. Like their name becomes the face of these schools. They're bringing so much money, COVID or not. These players deserve to be paid for what they're doing.
That's what I was going to say because I was actually a student athlete. This was before that we even knew what COVID was, before I even saw it coming. And, it was crazy because you're on a team with some of the star athletes of the school, which is bringing the school all this funding. And when they're not on that court, I vividly remember some of the girls, you got $20, you got $10 trying to get some Chick-fil-A. There's no reason that your face is on billboards when you're entering the school, they selling your merchandise. And when you're not on the court, you can't even take a penny from anybody else, or you could get fined by the NCAA or kicked out. But if your car break down, you can't get it fixed, but you're a star on campus. I always thought that is not fair at all. And I feel like the players should be compensated, even if it's on an education-based level. Okay, keep your grades above a C and you get paid, because I always say, whether you're the star player or the bench player, you're still on the team. If I go work a 9 to 5, I don't care if I'm the best sales associate or the worst. I'm still making 10 an hour like the rest of y'all.
Period. Right.
So I feel like that definitely needs to be changed for our student athletes.
Jazz, I think you maybe need to be on the board.
No,
like the committee.
I'm telling you, I'm like, Jazz is so well spoken on this topic. I love it. Like, I feel like I'm learning.
The thing is, when I was a student athlete, you guys know my mom, Tammy Roman, people didn't look at me as the regular student athlete. Even though I wasn't a showboater, I've always been very humble. They felt like we didn't have the same struggle because I'm not asking $20 for no Chick-fil-A. I have it where I'm looking at my peers and my teammates and I'm like, this isn't fair to you guys because you're bringing so much funding into the school and the university. Our what do we call it? Stadium. It was beautiful. Locker rooms, beautiful. Uniforms, beautiful. But it's like the girls we're still struggling. So I would love, if they do a board or anything like that, I would love to be a part of it. Hey. But I don't know if they'll take me serious, but I would love to be a part of it.
Since you mentioned the fact that you're a former college athlete yourself, I got to ask you, because I know that on scholarships that students and athletes receive, there's, a lot of strict rules on that. And you obviously come from a very, famous family. So do you feel like you had to adopt a new style of living so you wouldn't get flagged?
Honestly, I didn't, because like I said, when I went on to campus, I wanted to keep a low profile. So I've never been the type of, I was on TV, but it was like, I want to keep a low profile. If you don't know who I am, I ain't going to tell you, because I wanted to have a regular college life, just like everybody else. So no, I never had that issue. But when it comes to the strict guidelines of not being able to accept money from anybody or things of those nature, I never ran into that. But I know some of the girls would be tempted to, because it's like, I need a little change on the side, of being on the court. And that's what they have to fix for sure. It's really not fair. And I lived it firsthand. So they do need to change that.
Yeah, what they also need to change though? They need to change how they treat women and men's teams. Because even in March Madness, you saw the weight rooms for women and men were drastically different. So I know we have to go to break, Zanique. I'm so sorry, but I also someone needs to look into how women's sports are treated just poorly compared to men's sports. Sorry, Zoe, go for it.
No.